We do know it has now been confirmed that Rich Homie Quan, the rapper, has passed away at the age of 34. Now, this is according to several family members and has now been confirmed by Fulton County as well. We do want to keep up with the story because we know that Rich Homie Quan, as this tweet said, provided so many folks with hits during the 2010s. You knew you were in for something special as soon as you heard his voice and his hook. Our hearts go out to his friends and family. Rest in power, Quan.
Well, everyone, with the latest news, it seems we've lost yet another rapper in the industry. It feels like every month or two we hear the heartbreaking news of another artist passing away. Today, we're talking about none other than rapper Rich Homie Quan. According to recent reports, the tragic news surfaced when TMZ obtained a chilling 911 call made by Rich Homie Quan's girlfriend. During the call, she told the dispatcher that the rapper was unresponsive and not breathing. Even more alarming, she said his heart had stopped and no pulse was detected. The devastating scene unfolded in their home, where Rich Homie Quan was found lifeless on the couch.
I need an ambulance.
Tell me exactly what happened.
My boyfriend, he's been asleep on the couch since this morning. Well, he never came to bed last night. Sleep on the couch. I left him on the couch before I took my son to school this morning, put a blanket over him. And now I just checked on him again because he never got up. I don't feel a heartbeat. I don't see him breathing.
And you said, hold on, you said on the couch, and what happened?
I said I put a cover over him because it gets a little cool. He's in the living room. And now I just checked on him because I see he never got up. And I don't see him breathing. I don't feel a heartbeat or anything. And I turned him over. I see he kind of foamed at the mouth.
In a frantic attempt to save him, his girlfriend shared that as she tried to move him, he began foaming at the mouth, a horrifying moment that only deepens the heartbreak of his untimely passing. Despite her desperate efforts, it was clear that the situation was dire, leaving fans and loved ones in shock and mourning. Adding to the tragedy, Rich Homie Quan's family has spoken out, expressing their grief with TMZ Hip Hop. They revealed that they are utterly devastated by his sudden death. The cause of his passing remains unknown, as no official report has provided clear answers yet. As the family copes with his loss, they are searching for answers, hoping to uncover what led to this unexpected and tragic event. Rich Homie Quan was a rapper who gained significant popularity at one point in time. While he hasn't been in the spotlight as much recently, he made a lasting impact in the rap industry. So let's dive into his beginnings and how he managed to make it big in the rap game. Born on October 4th, 1989 in Atlanta, Georgia, Rich Homie Quan grew up in a city long regarded as a hub for hip-hop culture. His love for music developed early, but before pursuing rap seriously, he had dreams of becoming a professional athlete, particularly in baseball. He played center field in high school and even had a scholarship opportunity. However, after facing personal setbacks, including time spent in jail, he shifted his focus toward music.
I picked that name because it really came out of a cloud, you know what I'm saying? When I say rich, really more rich as in spirit, you know what I'm saying? Not so much as a dollar, you know what I'm saying? And homie, like, I'm all about loyalty, you know what I'm saying? Like love, and rich homie, I wanted like a big family, you know what I'm saying? So it's a rich homie Quan. If you want to be a rich homie player, then be a rich homie player. I wanted to be open with everybody, anybody can be a rich homie. You hear rich homie Quan, but I want to brand rich homies, you see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I'm rich homie Quan, what's a big family, you know what I'm saying?
Sure. And why Quan?
Quan, that's my name, you know what I'm saying? It comes out of my real name. I was Quan as a kid, the Quantis, you know what I'm saying? That's my real name, the Quantis. So it comes out of Quan, you know what I'm saying? I thought I was Quan as a kid, so rich homie Quan. I grew up out of East Atlanta.
Okay.
East Atlanta, Zone 6, Georgia.
Okay, Zone 6, that's Gucci?
Yeah, Gucci.
This is Zone 6?
Yep, right now. I went to high school, graduated out of Matt now, same school Gucci went to.
Quan's big break came when he started collaborating with independent labels and local artists in Atlanta. His style, influenced by the southern rap scene, blended catchy melodies with hard-hitting lyrics about life on the streets, struggles, and aspirations. While his early work gained traction, it was the release of his 2013 hit single, Type of Way, that catapulted him to mainstream success. The song's infectious hook and relatable lyrics made it a national hit, cementing Quan's place in the rap game. Following this success, Rich Homie Quan worked with prominent artists like Young Thug and Birdman, which further boosted his profile. His mixtapes, Still Going In and I Promise I Will Never Stop Going In, were well received, showcasing his talent for creating hits, while maintaining authenticity. He also became part of the Rich Gang Collective, which helped solidify his place in the industry. Rich Homie Quan's rise to fame was driven by his ability to balance melodic rap with gritty storytelling. His music resonated with fans because it not only had catchy beats, but also reflected his real-life experiences. Despite stepping away from the spotlight in recent years, his contributions to the rap scene in the early 2000s continue to influence new artists, leaving a lasting impact on the genre. As we mentioned earlier, Rich Homie Quan collaborated with Young Thug, a major name in the rap world. Their partnership not only helped both artists rise in the rap scene, but also marked a significant moment in hip-hop. Rich Homie Quan and Young Thug first teamed up as part of the Rich Gang Collective, led by Birdman. Their chemistry was undeniable, and together they created a unique sound that blended their distinct styles. Quan's melodic flow and introspective lyrics perfectly complemented Young Thug's eccentric delivery and unpredictable vocal range. This collaboration quickly became one of the most talked about partnerships in the rap world at the time. One of their most iconic projects projects was The Rich Gang, The Tour Part, one mixtape, which dropped in 2014. The mixtape was a huge success, featuring standout tracks like Lifestyle, which became an instant hit. The song highlighted their synergy, with both artists delivering unforgettable verses over a smooth, melodic beat. Lifestyle not only topped the charts, but also solidified Rich Homie Quan and Young Thug as a dynamic duo in the rap game. Other tracks like Freestyle, Milk Marie, and War Ready from the same mixtape showcased the undeniable chemistry between the two. Fans were drawn to their energy and how well their talents meshed. For a time, many believed Quan and Young Thug would become the next big rap duo, as their individual skills seemed to create something greater when combined. However, as time went on, tension between the two started to surface. Their relationship became strained, with both hinting at behind-the-scenes issues. Eventually, Rich Homie Quan distanced himself from the collective and his partnership with Young Thug. Despite the personal differences, the music they created remains a highlight of their careers. Their collaborations helped define a pivotal moment in modern rap, influencing a generation of artists who admired their ability to blend melody with street authenticity. Although their relationship may have soured, the music they made together left a lasting legacy in hip-hop, and many fans still hope for a reunion in the future. But with the recent news, it's clear that we'll never see this iconic duo together again, and it's heartbreaking. Two artists who sparked something special in the rap game won't get the chance to reunite. One is no longer with us, and the other is currently facing serious legal battles, fighting trial after trial. Adding to the sadness, Rich Homie Quan's name was even brought up in Young Thug's ongoing legal case. In a recent twist during the YSL RICO trial, Rich Homie Quan was mentioned, bringing a surprising connection to the proceedings. State witness Kenneth Lil Woody Copeland took the stand on September 3rd and was asked by the prosecutor whether Young Thug had any issues with Quan. Specifically, Copeland was questioned about an alleged incident where Quan supposedly brought members of his gang to Thug's apartment. Instead of answering, Copeland turned toward Thug in court and asked, "Thug, did you have an issue with Rich Homie?" Thug's reaction was caught on camera. He laughed hysterically, nearly doubling over, as the prosecutor quickly stepped in. This unexpected moment has sparked a lot of buzz, as it added a strange twist to an already intense trial.
Did you tell police that Thug had an issue with Rich Homie Quan? I don't think you did. Oh, if you did, I did not hear you. So
I'm sorry. I said it. Thug was trying to protect Rich Homie. He was calling us saying that, man, hey man, leave Rich Homie alone. Like, he don't tell me what to do.
So that still didn't answer the question. Did Thug have an issue with Rich Homie Quan bringing members of If Gang to his apartment?
Thug, did you have an issue with Rich Homie?
I'm asking you for what you told the police.
And I'm answering you. I just told you several times. I tell the police anything.
Okay. Do you recall talking about the shooting?
Lil Woody, who's been behind some of the trial's wildest moments, has faced scrutiny for his unpredictable testimony. He admitted to being a prolific liar in the past, and his credibility has been questioned throughout the case. At one point, Woody even fired his lawyer while on the witness stand and repeatedly answered questions with, "I don't recall," making his testimony chaotic for the prosecution. This isn't the first time Young Thug has been seen laughing during the trial. Despite facing serious charges that could result in decades behind bars, the trial has been full of unexpected moments, and the mention of Rich Homie Quan's name highlights the complicated history between these former collaborators. Even though their partnership ended years ago, their connection continues to echo, even in the courtroom. And now that we're on the topic of Young Thug's case, let's take a look at some of the other interesting things that have happened so far in the trial. First off, let's talk about a moment that had everyone talking. In October 2022, Gunna, a well-known artist associated with YSL, was back in court for his third attempt at getting bail. You could feel the tension in the air as the judge announced his decision. No bail for Gunna yet again. This decision didn't sit well with many folks in the courtroom, likely Gunna's friends and fans, leading to a wave of disappointed sighs and sounds of disbelief filling the room. But the judge, Euro Glanville, wasn't having any of it. He laid down the law right there, warning everyone that if they couldn't keep their emotions in check, they were free to leave. But he didn't stop there. He made it crystal clear. Any outbursts, and he'd have the disruptor arrested on the spot. It was a tense moment, showcasing just how high the stakes were and how emotions were running high among Gunna's supporters.
But at this point in time, I don't find any change in circumstances that would allow me to, or move me from changing my decision as to bond. And if anybody's in the gallery and you can't otherwise control yourself or otherwise you want to make any inappropriate comments, then you can leave at this point in time. No harm will come or nothing else will occur. But if you remain in this courtroom and make any outbursts, I'll have you arrested.
Next, we have the time when the courtroom witnessed something straight out of a bizarre plot twist. In December 2022, Young Thug showed up in court for the first time since being arrested in May of that year. His lawyer was there to argue about evidence from a past arrest, hoping to get it tossed out, but things took an unexpected turn when they tried to set up a Zoom call for other lawyers to join in. Suddenly, a video flashed on the screen for everyone in the courtroom to see, complete with a message shouting, "Free Young Thug." It seems someone managed to sneak this shocking video onto the Zoom feed, leaving court officials in a frenzy to shut it down. This incident added an unbelievably wild chapter to the already dramatic proceedings of Young Thug's trial.
Something happened in court. Something happened in court that you don't usually see, and maybe I'll say, thank goodness you don't usually see, because there was this pre-trial hearing for Young Thug, and it was about evidence suppression, which we'll get into in a second. when all of a sudden, a pornographic video popped up on all of the court screens. I believe this was happening during a Zoom session with other attorneys. Now, the court was experiencing technical difficulties earlier, but I don't think anyone expected a naked guy to pop up with a message that said, "Free Young Thug."
Another twist in the saga came when a video leaked showing Gunna in court taking his plea deal just hours after his release from jail in December 2022. Captured in the courtroom, the Atlanta rapper was seen agreeing with the prosecutor's statements regarding YSL's alleged criminal activities. The prosecutor presented, "YSL is a music label and a gang, and you have personal knowledge that members or associates have committed crimes in furtherance of the gang," to which Gunna responded with a simple, "Yes, ma'am." Following this, Gunna was set free after entering an Alford plea to a racketeering charge related to the YSL RICO case. Despite the plea, Gunna's attorney Steve Sato was quick to clarify that his client did not betray Young Thug or any other YSL members as part of his plea deal. This development added yet another layer of complexity and intrigue to the ongoing legal drama surrounding the YSL collective.
The deal that set Gunna free, a major development in a huge racketeering case. The Atlanta-born rapper, Gunna, whose given name is Sergio Kitchens, made a deal with prosecutors and walked out of the Fulton County Jail late this afternoon. Now, Gunna will not have to stand trial early next year with rapper Young Thug and more than 24 other defendants who prosecutors say were part of a racketeering conspiracy.
But Gunna wants everyone to know that while he did make a deal with prosecutors, he will not have to testify against any of the others.
Then we have an incident during the jury selection in January 2023 that left everyone in disbelief. Right there in the courtroom, a drug transaction between Young Thug and one of the co-defendants was caught on camera, unfolding under the watchful eyes of the bailiffs. As the details emerged, it was revealed that during the proceedings, what appeared to be a hand-to-hand drug exchange took place between Young Thug and his co-defendant, Adams. According to the prosecutors, Adams approached Thug, who was sitting with his lawyer, and discreetly passed a Percocet into his hand. When a deputy noticed and confronted them, Thug handed over the pill to the authorities without resistance. But the surprises didn't stop there. Upon further inspection, deputies discovered more contraband on Adams, including Percocet, marijuana, and tobacco. These items were ingeniously wrapped in plastic and hidden amidst food seasonings, an attempt to mask the distinct smell of the marijuana. This audacious act in the middle of a high-profile trial added yet another startling chapter to the ongoing saga of the YSL trial.
What happened? This is video we received from court. Take a look at the part we highlighted. You see the man walking up? Watch for this exchange right there. According to the court motion, Young Thug's fellow defendant, Khalif Adams, passed Percocet to Young Thug under the guise of that handshake that happened right in front of the entire courtroom. Adams is serving a life sentence for murder. Right after what you saw there, court documents say law enforcement immediately moved in to search Adams, who resisted. But once they searched him, the documents say they found more contraband, including Percocet, marijuana, and tobacco, all wrapped in plastic and food seasonings to mask the smell.
In another surprising turn of events within the YSL RICO trial, Judge Glanville made it clear that he runs a tight ship in his courtroom, leading to a potential juror learning a tough lesson in April 2023. Identified as Juror 1004, this individual faced a 3-day jail sentence for filming court proceedings, a serious breach of courtroom protocol. Despite her attempt to explain that she had deleted the video soon after recording it, authorities found the clip in the recently deleted folder of her cell phone. She claimed ignorance, stating it was her first jury duty summons and was unaware filming was prohibited. However, Judge Glanville was not swayed by her defense and issued a jail sentence, underscoring the gravity of following court rules and the consequences of not doing so. This incident serves as a stark reminder of the importance of adhering to courtroom regulations, adding yet another layer of drama to the ongoing legal proceedings.
As to why you should not be held in willful contempt for violating the court's admonitions against improper jury behavior, specifically live streaming the jury selection process on Friday, March the 17th of 2023. Do you recall that? I'm going to include that as a copy of the next court exhibit in order. That's your notice that we gave you. So you are at this point in time. Why shouldn't I hold you in willful contempt?
And then there was the time a Zoom bomber made a memorable appearance. On the 17th day of the trial, January 10th, 2024, just as the proceedings in Georgia's Fulton County Superior Court were winding down for a lunch break, the courtroom was caught off guard. Broadcasted on Law and Crime Network's daily live stream, a voice suddenly broke through the calm, chanting, "Free Thug, mistrial, free Thug, mistrial." This unexpected interruption managed to echo through the courtroom twice before Judge Glanville could call for a break. The incident, albeit brief, marked another unexpected twist in the ongoing legal saga, blending the realms of digital intrusion with the physical courtroom drama.
Free Thug, mistrial! Free Thug, mistrial!
But there you have it, everybody. I know we got a little caught up in Young Thug's trial and everything surrounding it, but that's because Young Thug and Rich Homie Quan were once such a powerful duo in the music world. From being at the top of the rap scene to Rich Homie Quan's tragic passing and Young Thug now fighting to stay out of jail, it's a pretty sad turn of events. Today we covered a lot, from the details surrounding Rich Homie Quan's death, his rise in the industry, his collaborations with Young Thug, how his name came up in Young Thug's court case, and some of the most interesting moments from that trial. So let us know what you think about everything down below. We covered a lot of ground and we're eager to hear your thoughts.